South Wales Fire Service spends a lot of time practicing saving people from fast-flowing water, especially at the Whitewater Centre down Cardiff Bay. Cooling off in rivers, canals, ponds, quarries and lakes can have dangerous consequences, and the Fire Service is urging people, especially children and teenagers, not to swim anywhere other than purpose-built swimming pools. Cold water shock alone contributes to the growing number of people drowning, and the message is to stay safe.
On average, 37 people every year lose their lives in Wales in water-related incidents. So, and they range in age from young people to older people as well. So it is a common issue that happens right the way across.
And what kind of danger spots are there? I guess it's rivers, swimming pools. There's a whole range of areas, I guess, where people could possibly get into trouble.
Absolutely, a huge range, and they're not aware of currents, they're not aware of the dangers underneath the water, the temperature of the water as well, whether it be a quarry, a river, a lake. In some ways, possibly there's dangers in swimming pools as well, if they're not, don't have any lifeguards there as well as the coast and the sea that we're surrounded by in Wales as well.
So it's kind of complacency, really, because the water is associated in swimming. It's associated with fun, isn't it, not with danger?
Absolutely, of course, yeah. And that's what we want to encourage fun, but in a very safe way and ensure that people are doing it safely with either the right training, the right guidance and the right equipment. And not to stop having fun, but to respect the water and understand the dangers that are there and the potentials and the hazards that could happen.
Are there any key tips, key measures people can remember?
Certainly. Make sure that you've got a friend with you. Make sure that you're not alone. Make sure you adhere to any signs that are around the area before you get in the water. Don't go in the water if you've consumed any alcohol. Lots of information like that. Wear the right equipment, wear a buoyancy aid if you're going to do swimming. Join an outdoor swimming club if that's what interests you, and just stay safe.
We've had hundreds of volunteers going out around the countryside, talking to young people and kids, schools, nurseries, all sorts of different places, very much promoting the SAFE code. S for spot, A for take advice, F go with friend, and E know how to call in emergency.
Because usually the water is associated with fun and beauty, not so much with danger. People can become complacent, I guess.
They can, and of course, we have the lovely days in Wales. Often people think that water looks really inviting, and when you dip your toe in, it does feel great. But as you get in deeper, it gets a lot colder, and then you can end up having cold water shock.
And is there any particular age group that is affected more by this particular problem than any other?
Statistically, we actually find that it's men, unfortunately, around the age of 18 to 34 who unfortunately tend to end up drowning. But we like to get the message in nice and early, working with young children in schools, and hopefully that message is with them for life then.
So education is the key here?
Education is definitely key. We also, with the Royal Lifesaving Society, we do a lot of life-saving within swimming pools, and a lot of the guys come in and they learn self-survival techniques and how to actually rescue others without putting themselves in danger.
Would you advise people to sort of look into things like that? Because obviously you can get involved with the water, you can get involved with safety, and it kind of helps you in all areas, I guess.
It does, definitely. Our clubs are all over Wales, so definitely go to our website, rlss.org.uk, and it will show you where some of the local clubs are. They're great places to make new friends, and obviously you're going to learn some skills for life.
And I guess, again, the idea is not to frighten people, but to make them aware, I guess.
It is about making people aware. Very much like the fire service said, we don't want to discourage people going into the water. We want them to enjoy the water, but safely. So it's about them actually understanding how to enjoy the sea or the rivers or the lakes, but safely.
It's hoped that the campaign will raise awareness of the potential danger of water and swimming and can save lives.